Hey y'all, it's Nurse Kee with a Nurse Kee podcast, and we are back with episode 22. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. If you haven't caught up, I hope that you go catch up. I am Nurse Kee. I am a nurse, a mother, a woman, everything. I wear many hats.
Queen of the city.
Everything but a hater, okay? If you're new here, I pray that if you came with nothing, that you leave with something. And if you've been here, I know you love it here. So I have a very special guest. This is the man with the master plan, my friend, my boy, and the owner of Lamont Avenue Wine, the best wine in the city. Y'all know me. Yes. So before we get into it, I'm going to let him, give a brief introduction of who he is and what he does. And then y'all know me. We're going to get into it. Because where he at, he on my turf. Y'all know that.
I'm here. Dom, son, father, coach, counselor, owner, lover, everything.
I hope so.
All that. We're going to have a good time. I think that this will be the most interesting show thus far. I have my own questions. I know she gonna come with hers.
Y'all know I don't even let nobody come on my turf and ask me no questions.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna be fair and be nice today.
And we sipping good too.
This is the best drink I ever had in my life.
Extra good. Shouts out to my guy.
This is the best drink I've ever had in my life. And I've had some good drinks. And I love a lemon drop. Anybody who knows me, if you've been around me, if you've purchased drinks for me, I love a lemon drop. And this is the best lemon drop I've ever had. So make sure y'all, I tagged him on my Instagram. So make sure y'all, I'm hiring him. I don't know what else to do.
Mixology King on IG. Make sure y'all follow him if you already not following. I'm pretty sure that
I've never even really dealt with a male bartender. This is crazy.
Yeah, he official. That's my guy.
Okay. Well, how you feel?
I feel great, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is the first podcast that I've been on show that I'm not talking about wine.
Oh no, you gonna talk about the wine?
Oh, we gonna talk about some wine, but we gonna definitely dive into some other things. But this is the first time that I've been on the show, and I'm not. The focus isn't wine, and why did you get into wine, and what is this, and what is that? That's crazy
because I was gonna ask that.
I mean, we can, but that isn't the focus. So that's why I'm excited because I get to show another side of me. Like it's more to Dom than just wine. And my business and other things. Like I wear many hats, so there's a lot to me.
That's the thing.
So yeah, we gonna dive into that.
Okay, well, let's just get it out the way. Let's talk about the wine.
Okay.
How did you get started? What influenced it? How do you keep it going?
God, that's how everything is going. Started everything. Mm-hmm. I had a vision with it back in 2018. It actually started. The motivation from this was from a breakup.
I had relevant.
Yeah, I had
very relevant.
Yeah, definitely. I was already starting to get into wine and going to different wineries with my parents, but this breakup really just woke me up. Like, man, I need to do something that, like, take me to that next level, or really make her feel like, damn, like I lost a good one for real. Because that's what I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, because at that time I didn't have a ton of money, but I'm a great guy, so I'm just like, damn, I feel like I lost a great woman over some money, and that really didn't sit well with me. So I'm like, man, I need to do something. And the wine was something that, like, I grew interest for, and it kind of went from there. My avenue is a street that I grew up on off 93rd and Huff. My grandparents bought the house that's on that street, and they were married 60 years and had 12 kids together. So that's all. I wonder
what it takes to be married for 60 years.
60 years.
What it take to be married for 6 months?
Yeah, shit. It's different times. It's different times for sure. And and that's really where the inspiration came from. I didn't meet my real dad till I was 17. So my grandfather raised me, so I have a dedication to my grandfather on the back of the bottle. That's beautiful. So the wine is good.
No, y'all for real.
It represents the street and the house that I grew up in, and it also has a dedication and representation for my grandfather and my family. So
did she? I mean, what do she feel like she fumbled the bag?
I don't know.
Did she fumble the bag?
I don't know. I think that once I got started, we kind of like revisited, and then like it just wasn't it. So I think like now we cool, but I don't think a relationship between us is what it is.
That's fair.
You know, and it's better off that way. It's no beef. Like we can still talk to each other about stuff that she have going on or stuff that I have going on. She has a business now, so like we still talk about different things like that. So it's no beef.
So as an entrepreneur, how hard is it to maintain your business? Like, do you ever run into things where you date people who don't understand the business? So it's hard to like have a relationship.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely hard because you're doing things that isn't normal. You know, you're sacrificing and spending money on things that like someone who's living a regular life wouldn't understand. Like, why are you taking this money and doing this and doing that? You know, so or even being out, especially in the field that I'm in, like I'm not doing anything with wine before 5, 6 o'clock. So I'm out in the evenings. I'm conversing with women because 95% of my clientele are women. So that trust issue is a big thing. Yeah, it's tough. You really have to be secure in your position with me, and for me to even claim that I'm with you, you know, is huge within itself because that's not something I don't really take light. So for me to get to that point with you is, you know, it's big. But at the end of the day, when I'm out doing stuff with wine, the money is coming into our house, and that money is benefiting you. Whether if I'm flirting with this girl to get a sale or trying to convince her to have a ladies' night with her friends or whatever the case may be, like.
But it's just a part of the business, right?
Yeah,
It never goes beyond that.
Never,
Okay.
never.
Okay.
And I can honestly say that. You know, I can honestly say that.
I guess that would be equivalent to when women become like bartenders and they have like nightlife. You know, to some extent, you have to flirt a little bit.
Yeah.
To, you know.
But at the end of the day, you still have that line of respect, you know, and that's something that I have always done and had, you know, within a relationship. You know, when I'm in a relationship, like that's always known and put out there that this is what it is. So, yeah.
That's beautiful.
But it's tough. It's tough.
I think that, so do you think that being an entrepreneur, that the only type of woman that you can be with is an entrepreneur?
No.
Considering that they don't because see, my dad's a DJ, and obviously he's not going to date a DJ, but
Big dog.
shout out to my dad. But he will always tell me like, it's not working with her because she don't understand my lifestyle. It's not working with her because she don't understand my lifestyle. You can't be with him because he clearly doesn't understand your lifestyle. And it was like, I didn't understand that for a really long time. I would be, and I'm so extroverted. I'm such a social butterfly. I'm popular. A lot of people know me. A lot of people gravitate towards me when I go out. People show me love. I show them back. And I would be in relationships with people who, you know, that I thought was semi-popping, whatever, people know you, but they could not handle it. Like, It was like the worst thing. So I know like it's a lot of insecurities that come with that. So how do you feel like as a man, how good are you at securing the woman that you with? Granted, I am totally starting to feel like women, I feel like we come into situations insecure. Like, I think that while the men that we are with may do things or may not, I think for the most part, we come equipped with these insecurities and we expect our men to just adhere to them, fix them, deal with them. And it's really some shit that we got to fix ourselves. So, but being a partner, how do you feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, like just rate yourself, how good do you think that you are at providing that security? Because insecure women need a lot of security.
Definitely.
A lot of reassurance, a lot, to be honest with you. Yeah. No, facts though. Like Definitely. They need a lot. That right there.
That's very true.
It's like having a kid. Okay. It's crazy.
It is.
And I've been insecure. I've been insecure. I'm talking about this is who I am. It's part of my DNA. Not your job. It's not your problem. It's not your burden to bear.
I feel in the beginning I'm very, and you said rated to 1 to 10, so I'm gonna say like a 7.5, 8 is fair because
You either being modest or you.
no, I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Like, listen. I'm gonna be straight up and down.
Okay,
with you.
please.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up and down show. We gonna change the name.
Straight up and down show. So I say that because like in the very beginning with things, like I'm asking you and talking to you about like what moves you, what makes you feel the way you feel, what are some things that I can do if you was having a bad day to make you feel good, or what are your turn-offs, what are this is what are that. So, and even your love language, like that's conversations that I have at the very beginning, so like I kind of know like what it is to keep you going and like what's going to secure you in your position as my lady. But I feel like, and I say 7.5, 8 because like it's like that in the beginning, but like as time go on and I'm doing these different things that you asking, and when different situations come up and you have different expectations now with things like what you want or what you feel like is your love language constantly changes depending on the situation. I feel like then that's where I kind of just be like, well, damn, like nothing I'm doing is ever going to satisfy you because it's constantly changing, and that's tough. Because you're doing things that you say that you like. Okay, you want this to be done. You like words of affirmation, and I'm doing this, but it isn't every single day. It may be twice a week or 3 times a week, whatever the case may be. And then the next day is gifts, or you like, things to be this or that, or you like to be touched. You like, like your love language is constantly changing. So it's kind of just like it's impossible for me to fulfill that. So I just feel like, when a woman's is constantly changing and changing her mind about this or that, it kind of makes it tough.
Well, that's just a different level of insecurity. At the point that you can't be stationary in anything, it's a within thing. So, and the girls love to squabble with me when I, get to telling them about us. But
and that's cool.
Something that I encourage us to do, because y'all know this is a healing space, this is a safe space. We gotta tackle that ourselves. Because I'm not talking about shitty niggas. When you dealing with good men and you want a good man, all that insecure shit can be a burden. And real men is gonna be like, all right, like, okay, we can try this, but at some point I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Like, you gotta fix this. It's not for me to fix. And I just think a lot of times women look for saviors in men. Like, I want you to save me. Like, save me, just fix me, everything that I have. But we don't take the time out to fix ourselves. So that's why times like now, when you do grow into yourself as a woman and you do want better, you do want to you really do the shadow work, it be rough. It's rough. It's like the roughest shit on earth, because for so long you've been looking for other people to do that. And the number one person we look to do it, it's not our friends. It's not our parents. It's not nothing. It be that nigga you land with. You gotta fix it. And especially if you added to it or caused it, you really gotta fix it.
Yeah. I feel like women have to understand that with being in a relationship, just because we're in a relationship, that doesn't mean my life stops. We have a life together.
I just said this.
I have a life, and
please
you have
refer
a life.
back to 3 episodes ago, y'all.
I mean? So that's very important for women to understand. Like, the things that I was doing when I met you doesn't stop. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, of course, there's a line of respect there because I'm committed to you as you being my lady, but I still have a life. You still have a life. We're building a life together, and we put energy into our life that we have together, but I still need to have my own life for me, for my own sanity. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need time to ourselves to do the things that we like to do for ourselves to make ourselves happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't depend on you as my lady to give me my happiness. Like, I have to be able to give that for myself.
I think he watched the podcast.
No, I didn't. I promise
I'ma just keep that.
No, listen,
I think he watched the podcast.
Listen.
What? This is crazy.
I'm keeping it all the way G with you. Like,
that's crazy.
This is just me talking. But I feel like it's important for that to be the case.
So how do you feel about the women that you're dating having male friends like outside of you? Because I find that a lot of people they don't like to play on that turf.
I don't honestly
I'm gonna give you two scenarios.
Okay.
Male friend before you, been her friend all her life, whatever. And new male friend.
Okay.
After the relationship has started.
Okay.
So go ahead. So first one, male friend before you. This has been my friend for 12 years. Like, that's just like, how do you feel about that?
I'm cool. You can have your friend.
So do you feel like
go ahead.
it's one of those things where like, so like say if this in particular male friend is like, oh, what's up? Like, I'm just going through, like, come meet me for some drinks. Like, and she like, oh, I'm about to go meet such and such for some drinks. Like, how you feel about that?
It depends on like your relationship. Cause I'm a put my female friend out there.
Okay.
So I have a female friend. We've been friends since forever. I can go to her mother house right now. Don't need to call, no nothing. And she don't even live in the States. Like, she stay in Africa. I can go to her mother house right now, stay over there for days and weeks at a time, and just like, that's what it is, because we don't look at each other as like, this is my friend, like this is my sister.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that's still my friend at the end of the day. So like, but that's beforehand. So like, I don't know. It has to be something along those lines.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm secure as a man with whoever I'm with. Because I know if I'm doing what I need to do, it doesn't matter what another man is doing or saying or whatever the case may be. Because how most women are, like, if they locked in with a man, they locked in with a man.
So would it make you uncomfortable? Like, if she's telling you, like, oh, yeah, this is my friend for this long and we've never done nothing, but she's never, like, made that introduction. Like,
what you mean? Like,
I feel
never
like
met him?
So you've never met him. So like for me, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, 9 times out of 10, my male friends are like my brothers.
Right.
Like, we like brother and sister, like to the point where y'all my son, uncle. Like, it's never that. So for me, I feel like this is my male friend. Like, this is somebody that has been in my life for this long. Like, I'm probably talking to you about, I probably told you about my man. I probably was like, oh, I feel like that can happen. Yeah. So at the point that she doesn't do that, does that change the dynamic of it? Like, does it make you eerie? Like, so what the fuck is really going on? Because like, you haven't made this introduction.
If this is your friend,
and you constantly, anytime this nigga call, you running.
And it's not a new friend.
No. We ain't got to the new friend yet. Because that's different.
Yeah, I feel like new friends is different, but if this is somebody who you
so let's talk new friends.
Okay. I feel like it all depends on what type of work you do in business or whatever, because like I had a situation like that, but I feel like with new friends or new business partners or whatever the case may be, like I feel like a introduction isn't necessary. I feel like it's necessary not even say necessary for real, because if I'm doing business with you about some wine stuff, like I don't feel like I have to tell you about every female that I do business with.
No, that's not what I'm. So basically, I guess, and y'all, this is my show, this is my shit, so I speak from experience. So I had ended up getting cool with this guy, and he was real cool. I mean, I'm talking about like he was very cool. Like, the conversation was cool. He was cool, and obviously, it was very obvious that he was interested in me in a way that was beyond a friendship.
Right.
And so when I encounter those type of interactions, my immediate, I want to know off top who you got.
Right.
Because I'm not there. I've never been there. I don't want to ever be there. I'm not stepping on no toes. I don't want to do it. I don't want you to force my hand. I don't want to do it. So, and a lot of what I do is not to just heal women, but it's to kind of get men to just do better. Like, listen, I'm telling you, I'm giving you the game.
Right.
I'm giving you the formula. I'm telling you what's working. Like, just listen, do with it as you see fit, but I'm telling you. And so, he would express to me that he did have this girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. And he would keep saying, but we just friends. And I'm like, I kind of made the inference, like, well, then that means, if you invite me out, whatever the case may be, me knowing that I'm gonna want your girlfriend there. Invite her out. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Just out of respect, because we're friends.
Right.
We're friends. Like, if we're friends, I have to be able to be. I don't necessarily want to say friends, but I have to be able to be on a speaking basis with who you're with. Sure. Like, if I see y'all out, I don't want it to just be like, oh, be weird. No, I want to be like, hey, how you doing? Like, blah, 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 blah. Especially like new friends. That's, you in a relationship with somebody, and somebody before you can't control that. Somebody after you, what's this intention? Where is this going? What is this friendship really based on?
Right.
Work friends, obviously, that's somebody you meet at work, whatever the case may be. But if I'm out and I say, oh, hey, what you doing? And you say, oh, yeah, me and such, we just, oh, come out, come have a drink, whatever. Yeah. Niggas be like, no, I'm about to drop her off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come, me and you go. No.
But that can go.
I don't like to be new friends. I don't like to be new friends.
Yeah.
With people who aren't willing to allow me in that part of their life. Like, I don't want nobody to be uncomfortable. Because if I'm your friend, I want to be able to lean on you for certain shit. So let's say I'm going through something, and this is my friend. And I'm like, I need to vent. I need a male's perspective.
Right.
And this something happened to me at, I'm going to just say 9 o'clock. I think that's a decent time. Anything past that is indecent. I don't care. 9 o'clock at night. But you in the house with your broad, and y'all laid up, and I mean, I'm distraught. Keep in mind, I've been able to get this access to you when you ain't around this bitch.
Right.
So I'm not thinking about it like that. I'm just thinking about, this is the type of relationship that we have. Let me call my friend. And she like, who the fuck is this bitch that keep calling me? She don't know nothing about me. That's a problem for me.
It definitely is. Like, I wouldn't agree to that. But it has to be, I don't know. It has to be, what was the situation before I came about? And
no, it's nothing. I didn't know this person.
This is new.
No, I didn't know this person.
Not new. Because if you meet at this age in life, this point of life, anybody new that's coming into your world, it is strictly about some money. Like,
you think so?
Yeah, like, I don't think that you can meet somebody at this point in time and be like, oh, this is a genuine friend, because you haven't known them long enough to know their ways, their tendencies.
I don't agree with that. Do you not think at our age at 30 we can't make new friends
on the opposite sex? Like,
why
not? A male friend at this point of age?
Yeah, he may just be like, a nigga may be like, I really fuck with what you doing. Like, I fuck with you. Like, I think you so cool. This is beautiful. I think listen. This is, where does it in mine? Why is mine?
You about to shake yours up and pour it. Yeah.
What? Thank you. I'm like, what's in mine?
Yeah. Look at that.
Beautiful. Yeah. I'm not lying about this. I want to hire him. I'm not joking. For all my events at home, private, birthdays, everything.
Professional.
Listen.
This is my guy. It's good. I know it is.
Okay, so check this out.
Let me see what this talking
New
about.
friends is a no. Okay, so what insecurities do men deal with? Just on a general scale. Like, obviously, we know women are insecure. We have these insecurities. I'm not talking about physical. Obviously, men know how they look. They, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about on a deeper level. Like, what insecurities behind closed doors? What battles, period? What struggles do men go through? Obviously, we don't have to make it general. Let's tailor it to you. Like, what battles do you deal with that you feel like, God, like, I be having my own demons? Because, a nigga always got a demon. Niggas always got bad fighting demons, okay? Can't sleep, tossing and turning in their sleep, jumping in their sleep. Nah. Them demons kicking their ass.
Nah. I don't know.
Are you healed?
I don't have any.
Are you healed?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in a great space.
How you know?
I'm in a great space.
What does healing look like for you?
For you to be happy and be open to dealing with somebody else without having any thoughts of how somebody else tore you down before.
Okay.
And you just going into it open, like, if I'm dealing with you, I'm not be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do this, or I'm not gonna get involved with you like this because this person did that to me.
So after a breakup, toxic breakup, and obviously we go off vibes, we go off energy, right? You can't really put a time on a lot, but if you had to, what do you think is a healthy time frame for you to heal before you start dating again?
At least a year and a half.
Oh,
At least a year and a half.
I probably
2
got
years.
I gotta start over.
For sure. Because anything less than that is not enough time. Because, like, a lot of things have to take place.
Okay, what needs to take place in that healing time? That we gonna say a year. Let's say a year. First 6 months. What do you need to be actively doing before you decide you want to pursue somebody else?
The first 6 months you can't deal with nobody. Not even having sex.
No conversation.
No.
No texting.
No.
No nothing.
No.
Just straight seclusion.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm behind.
Because like now you have to relearn how to be you. Because like in most relationships, you lose you.
For sure.
And you.
Oh, y'all, I'm not lying, y'all. He watched the podcast. I don't care what he say, y'all.
Listen. Oh, my grandfather. This is just me talking to you.
Well, now I want you to go watch it. You need to watch them all. Yeah, every last one. Binge watch them.
I'm just talking to you based off my experience. And I've been in relationships
6 months.
A long time.
Of nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
And I say that, like I said, because you have to, you gotta just relearn how to be you.
Okay. So after the 6 months, the next quarter.
I don't know.
Just a solid year of just you.
I just think you just need to just be by yourself for a long time and just get back to your goals and what you wanted to do. Because I feel like when you in a relationship, like you're less productive and you don't go as hard for the things that you want for yourself. So I feel like you need to get back to them things. But it definitely takes time. But you need to be able to be in a room with this person without it being no issues, without you feeling nothing, without you catching butterflies or memories or this or that. Like, I feel like that needs to be what it is. For you to see a picture and you not feel no way about nothing. For you to see something or be in a situation with, like, that may spark a memory of something that y'all used to do or say, and you still be cool without you, like, damn, thinking about this person. Like, I feel like you have to get to that point to where nothing that they have done or you have did with them really affects you, and you can just continue on your day without anything. Or if you was to see a picture with them posted online on IG, you scrolling, you see a picture with them with somebody else, and that don't make you feel no way. Like, I feel like once you get to that point, then you're ready.
That's cool. That's cool.
But it's important that you just take your time to yourself and not dealing with nobody else, because, like, I feel like you can, like, really miss out on a good person if you do that before you're ready, because you're not going to get that person your all, because you're like, man, I'm doing me. I'm on me. I'm thinking about me. I'm getting back to me. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take that time.
Self-control. You got a lot of self-control?
I do.
Discipline?
I do. I pray for that. And with praying for certain things, God put you in them situations for you to actually display what it is, like patience. You know what I mean? I pray for patience, so I'm put in positions for me to be patient. You know what I mean? So
a year.
Yeah. No sex.
That's a long time.
That's important.
The sex ain't the best. Girl, boy, please. That ain't it.
No.
That's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, maybe for a woman, but for a man.
Okay, yeah, because men are
if
sexual by nature.
If I'm not healed and I'm not really ready to be involved with another woman for real, and I'm dealing with you and I'm hitting you, I'm not gonna care about your feelings or about this or about none of that shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be kicking it with you, but if you get to the point where, like, listen, I want a relationship or I want more than what we just doing, then I'm be like, man, I ain't really on that. Because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I haven't.
Do you express that you're not ready, or do you just string this woman along and have her little icky vicky feelings?
I can't speak for everybody.
I'm just
From the start,
off top.
I tell you,
this is not what I'm looking for. It's not what I want.
I want to kick it. I'm looking for.
Do you do boyfriend shit?
Do I?
Do you do boyfriend shit?
Yeah.
For what? If you're not ready,
Yeah.
girl,
But that's
walk
me.
out, girl.
But that's me.
Girl, please.
Listen.
Cause now the liquor kicking in. I'm hot.
Listen.
Now I'm
Listen.
hot.
But I'm just saying. But that's
now I'm
me. That's just who I am,
But
though.
for what? So now,
Because that's the person
listen,
I am. That's
I was
why.
going light on you. We was having a very.
Come on.
This was very mellow.
Let me tag team one time and make sure. Are you doing that? Are you coming to the girl? Hey, I'm gonna kick it with you. I have a good time. This is who I am. Or are you coming at her like, hey, I've been hitting. Now let me go ahead and do these flowers, blah blah blah.
That's exactly what he doing.
But
That's
that's clear about how clear you up front.
He's not clear enough. Those
No.
lines are blurred.
I haven't
Those-
even explained it. You just went straight
No,
in. You
listen,
flapping
because
your
I
jacket,
asked,
you
no.
ready
I
to-
asked you a question.
Yeah.
I asked you a question and you gave me an answer. And so from that
I didn't
answer, so
finish.
now I want to elaborate. So when
go
I,
ahead.
so here's the thing. Here's the problem that I have with men. Here's the problem that I see. I mean, I see it very often. You're not ready, right? You are not ready. And one thing, I'm total disclaimer. Women watching this, watching me. I'm looking at you, you looking at me. Stop allowing yourself to be on a nigga time. If that nigga not ready and you ready, bounce. Cause
Yeah,
guess what?
I agree.
You gonna be waiting and you gonna be waiting. But here's the thing though. This is
agree.
what women do. This is what we do.
I agree.
I love him. Oh, I like him so much. Oh my God, I love him. I want to be with him. Even we may not come out and say, hey, are you ready to be my boyfriend? May not be that, but we might hit you with this. So what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because I'm in love with you. We give you we bear it all. And we get hit with, well, you know, I'm not ready for all of that.
Yeah.
And what do? We wait.
You wait.
We wait.
Because
We
you
wait.
thinking that it's
But-
going to change.
But guess what? I'm here to
ain't
tell
sure.
you. I'm here to tell you you're going to be waiting forever.
Yeah.
You'll be waiting forever. And by the time that nigga ready, you not going to even want it no more. And you could have been gone somewhere, having your own motion, doing your own thing, but you sitting there waiting for this man to be ready for you and you not ready. So instead of just being ready, right? Instead of just staying ready, you get yourself unready. And you water yourself down because you waiting on this man that's not ready. But guess what? It just may not be you. It just may not be you because guess what? Let's say you be like, all right, you not ready? I'm ready. This is where we part ways. He'll go be with somebody else and guess what? He's ready.
True. Because I've been
He's
in that
ready.
I've been in that situation too. Damn,
He's
that's
ready.
crazy. Let me
He's
put that drink
ready.
back down.
Now he's ready.
Listen.
So when it's not true, it's not true. And I'm
It
not
ain't.
even saying that it's not true. This man may really just not be ready. But the problem that I have with niggas is, all right, let's say you do say it. I'm not ready. But instead of, and granted, you like, I ain't ready. I don't give a fuck. I still like you, but I'm not ready to be with you. I'm not going to chalk you, but this is at your own risk. I'm telling you that I'm not ready. Y'all still don't stop. It's still the calling, the texting, the fucking,
Yeah.
the courting.
Yeah.
For somebody that's not, you look damn ready to me.
Yeah.
You look ready to me. Which is why it gives me the
It
go.
depends on the woman.
It gives me the go to have these emotions for you because you're not drawing that line. If you're telling me you're not ready, then I need you to show me that you're not ready. Because guess what? If I tell a nigga I don't want to fuck you, legs closed, pussy on ice, I'm not fucking you. I'm not going to be all in your space. I'm not doing that. I don't want to. If I'm telling you I don't want to be in a relationship with you, I'm not even about to put myself in a position to have you wanting to be in a relationship with me. I'm not doing that to you because I have nothing to offer you. Right. I'm telling you. I tell niggas all the time. Since my last breakup, I was telling nigga. I had a nigga ask me yesterday, what are you looking for? Nothing. I was very serious about that. And I wasn't being funny. I wasn't trying to be a bitch. I wanted you to know off top before you even get my number, I don't want nothing.
Right.
I'm not looking for nothing. I have no expectations.
And that's
I want to
important.
be by myself. I want to do this thing by myself. I'm not listen, I don't want you to commit to me. I don't. If you want to hang out, you want to go get some food, you want to kick it, we can do that. But the moment you start trying to put the press down, I'm telling you I'm the fuck out of there because I'm telling you that that's not what I want to do.
Right.
Now, granted, I know that's kind of contradicting because you're like, well, if you're not ready, then why are you going to allow him to do all these things? Because what do you want to do? I'm not saying that I don't want to eat. I'm not saying that I don't want to have a good time. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm here for a good time, not a long one. I'm not trying to commit
but you
right
being
now.
honest from the start and you putting it out there and you're
The difference
you
with
putting the
niggas,
ball in
but
their
what
court.
I'm saying is I'm not about to be telling this man, oh, I've been thinking about you all day.
No,
Miss
see, I don't
you.
do shit like that.
Maybe not you.
No.
And not to take anything away from you, but to be honest, niggas play games. Yeah, you're not ready to have the responsibility of being in a relationship with me, but you treating me like we in a relationship. We going on dates. If I don't call you at a certain time, you tripping, you mad, you got an attitude, lip on the floor.
No, you can't do that.
You expecting to be the nigga that I'm on, like I owe this loyalty to you, but you don't want to commit to me. This is why I asked on my last episode with the few. I asked them, I said, do titles matter? Them niggas said no. It does. It does. It matters because if you don't establish what's going on, lines get blurred. So because I hate to say advice, but I encourage men, period, if y'all looking, because y'all always looking, even though y'all be saying that y'all not, and I know the fuck that y'all is. Stop it. If you're not ready, go play with somebody that wants to play. Go to the playground.
Yeah.
Stop playing with these women who are avidly looking for a commit. This woman wants to commit. She wants somebody to commit to her. You have no commitment to give, but she likes you. Right. And you don't stop her from liking you. Yeah. You actually doing shit to make her like you.
You gotta tell it in the beginning of what it is. Like, yo.
But I just feel like even if you tell it and you still got this committed ass woman that wants to, you gotta be like, baby girl, I'm not the one for you. We gotta wrap this up. Right. Because I can see where this is gonna head.
No, you gotta be honest.
Man, and one thing what women do that men don't speak up on.
You wanna come on the show?
Listen, you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. No, you can't do that. It's better to be loved for telling the truth than love for being a lie.
Okay, so you asked me off camera, love or respect?
Yeah, my question to you is, what do you require more, love or respect?
Respect.
Respect, why?
Because you can love anybody. Okay. She can be so nice to me and I can be like, girl, I love you and mean it.
But in regards to a relationship.
Respect. Because you can, again, a man can love anybody. He can love anybody. A girl can fucking be so nice to him, whatever the case may be. He can just love whoever he comes in contact with. Doesn't mean that he respect them. I want you to respect me.
Right.
That's it.
But why do you say that though? Like,
I say that because respect is the bare minimum. Is what people don't understand. You gon' respect me.
Right.
I can love you and treat you like shit. I can love you. True. and I can love you. I can have those emotions for you. And guess what? I love fictional characters. I watch a fucking show and become invested and I love this person.
Right.
Derek Shepherd, Grey's Anatomy, I loved him. And I was devastated. I have not watched Grey's Anatomy since he died.
Right.
Sorry, if you've never watched it and you were into it, I'm sorry, I just ruined it for you. Spoiler alert, he gets killed. I loved him.
I feel you.
Whatever, but to respect somebody, that's different.
Yeah, and I agree with you.
You gotta respect me. If you don't respect me, then what the fuck is the love?
For sure. And I say respect too, but in the sense of if we break up, we have all this love, but we gone. Like the love is gone.
What's the love if I'ma kick your back in?
Yeah.
What's the love if I'ma let somebody else kick your back in?
Yeah.
What is it? What's the love if I'ma disrespect you?
Yeah.
No, if you fuck respect that. Respect me. I don't give a fuck. Keep your love. I don't care.
You're not gonna drag my name through the dirt. You're not gonna say this or say that or do this or do that because you respect me.
It's a respect thing. Yeah. I have a lot of now at the moment where I don't respect you. Count the love out. Okay, next question.
All right, cool. Hold on 1 second. We about to get into this.
Now he came. Nope.
Okay. When do you decide in a dating phase to move in with someone?
Okay, for the record, I have in my total dating experience, I've lived with, I'll say, 2 people. Yeah. I guess the first one I was very young, didn't know.
Was young.
I was young. I was 24. I was pregnant. I was emotional. He was younger than me. We were just winging it, and we were just creating a space because we had a baby. It was toxic, and it just wasn't my idea of what I wanted my home to look like. When you think about home, you think about peace. You think about refuge. You think about a safe haven. It wasn't that for me. Mm-hmm. So my next experience, it was like a convenience thing. Like a situation had happened, and I had this home, and we were together, and this is my nigga, so you can come here. And one day turned into 1 week, turned into 1 month, turned into 4 months. So it was like, it was just something that I got used to. But then it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad experience. It was, you know, he was clean. He cooked, he cleaned. He was cool for real. But when it was time for him to, like, he was like, all right, the apartment is ready. I'm back out here. I'm just like, why? We together. Why are you leaving?
Right.
And I finally realized it was because
The
that was
convenience.
the bachelor pad. This was convenience, and now he want his bachelor pad back. And that's when the cheating and all of that shit begins to happen again. And I just felt like I don't invite people to my house. I'm talking about a lot of people, family, certain friends. People cannot come to my house because it's my peace. It's where I lay my head. This is where my kid lays his head.
Right.
This is where we sleep. This is where we pray, where we eat. This is my home. So if you're not going to be home for me, I don't want to live with you.
Right.
So enough time, I don't know. I don't know that I have a time. I just feel like you have to be a hell of a man for me to want to be in the same home as you.
Okay.
Because I like my peace. I like to be alone. I like to put motherfuckers out. That is my thing. When I'm
That's
telling you, I
all,
was
man.
young. I was 24.
Y'all love
Anytime
that.
this nigga did something, both of our names was on the lease. I said, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck where you gotta go. You can't stay here. Get the fuck
for
out.
sure. And
Why?
that's advice to
Because
all
it
the
wasn't
guys.
about the love.
Don't do that.
No. Because it wasn't about the love. It was about the disrespect.
Yeah.
And I can't have anybody disrespecting me in my household.
shit.
Ain't nobody gonna walk through my door and not greet me.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna tolerate no disrespect because you pay bills here. I don't give a fuck what you do. Pay the bills from a distance. Get the fuck out. I can't deal with it. But then again, I don't want to make nobody feel that small. So I'm not willing to live with somebody until I feel like we are on the same level. Not even financially, but just mentally, spiritually. Like, I want to be home for you. I don't want you to want to escape from this place that we have together. I want the odds to be stacked against you out there. But when you get to our doorstep,
You can just take a breath, like,
this is my
I'm
home.
at the house.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many
I want my
niggas? You
lady.
know how many niggas run from their house?
Yeah,
You know how many niggas don't come home at night? You don't want to go home? Come on. It's crazy. I don't want to feel like that. And I just feel like I haven't really met a man that I want to share that. That is such a sacred space, which is why as a woman, it's important for you to not have every nigga at your house. To not have every person that you think is a friend. Energies are bad. True. I sage a lot. Like, seriously. I don't know what fucking mailman came to my mail today. I don't have time. It's my home.
Okay, so that leads to this next question.
Make it the last one. I think we're running over.
What type?
I'm sad. This is good.
What type of man stands out to you? Like, what type of man is gonna make you move? Like, damn, like I really like him. He's interested in me. I want to see what's up with him. Like, damn, what's up?
The type of man, look, this don't mean slide in my DM, okay? The type of man that stands out to me is somebody who is interested in every part of me. So not just Nurse Kee, not just the attractive Key, but the mother. You have to embrace my son because I'm a package deal.
Right.
So I feel like
that's very true.
I have a friend in Philly, and one of the things that me and her talked about is you have to allow people to date the mother in you. Because the nigga come to you just thinking that you single. You don't got a man. But I got a son.
Right.
And I'm not just dating for me. I'm dating for him too.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll never be with his dad again. Well, we've came, that's over. So the next man that I'm with will be a part of his world. And it has to make sense. So not only do you have to be interested in me, but you have to take interest in, and I mean a genuine one. Not just because you want to get close to me. Not just because you know that that's what's going to do it for me. Right. But you have to be that because I need you to protect us. And I need you to provide for us. And I need you to provide security. And then when I say provide, I'm not just saying dish out money. I'm talking about security. I need you to provide knowledge. Right. I need you to provide leadership. I need us to look at you and be like, he's this is the
That's the guy.
head honcho.
Right,
like,
right.
this is
That's
the
the
one.
guy.
He's
Yeah.
the guy. Like, if my son is going to take after whoever he's going to take after, I want one of those men to be you.
Right.
Like, that's the man that stands out to me. Somebody that's not a follower. I can't stand no nigga that do what everybody else do. Or somebody that does what people tells him to do. Or he's easily influenced. I can't handle that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to babysit you. I'm a grown-ass woman. What
Right.
I'm not doing is holding your fucking hand. And I'm not about to just have my eyes on you to the point where that's the only time you know. You got to have integrity.
Right.
Do the right thing even when I'm not watching.
Yeah.
You gotta be loyal. And I'm not saying just loyal to me, loyal to your people. I can't stand no nigga that'll cross his friend. That's the dirtiest thing to me. You get the fuck out of here. That's foul to me. How could you cross your friend?
That's a whole nother podcast.
How could you do that? I can't. You have to respect women. Like, all that bitch hold. I can't deal with that shit. It's tacky to me. You just gotta be an upstanding man, a renaissance man. You gotta be able to do it all. I don't know. Cause
Right.
I don't fix tires and shit.
Right.
I don't touch nothing in the house. And I don't work on weekends.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. My man is a creative player on motherfucking 2K. I'm not sure.
He ain't a creative player. That's
I have no idea.
There's guys out here
where
like
this
that.
man is, but I've been told your husband pray about him in its entirety. Describe him from the hairs on his
that
head
is so
to the
true.
soles of his feet.
That's
So, AKA, bald niggas need not apply.
No, because you still got hair follicles. Shut up. You are an asshole.
that's so true because like if you pray for something and
No, God wants you to be specific.
you have to be because if you leave certain things out,
They're gonna be left out.
Those things will be left out.
One thing about the God that I pray to,
I
He
swear.
give you exactly what you asked for. So
Exactly.
me being this Virgo, y'all know, shout out to the Virgos. Okay.
Oh my God.
Perfectionist,
That's true.
I be like, God, did I leave something out? Fuck, I forgot to put.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You have to be because if you leave something out, it's not gonna be there.
well, y'all.
So tough.
This episode was,
was
God, it wasn't so intense. It was like, he wasn't trying to attack me.
No, I ain't doing that.
But I love this episode, Dom. I love you. No, I love you.
I
It's my
come
people
from
for
love.
life.
No, for sure. Family.
I
Family.
appreciate
We
this
go back.
episode. I hope y'all loved it. I loved it. The drinks are what? Mixology King, okay?
my guy.
I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all watch. Y'all gonna be like, damn, he be at everything. And
Yeah.
for real.
For bartending class.
And he's, when you having it?
I'm in mixology school, so anytime you want to take classes.
He has a mixology school for all you bitches that don't know how to make a lemon drop. Okay, sugar rim. No, ma'am. And if you want to send me a drink, I like my margaritas with a sugar rim too. Okay, and my Hennessy sidecar. Ooh, I love a Hennessy sidecar. But this is the Nurse Kee podcast, y'all. This was a great episode. I am so happy to be here. I hope y'all loved it because I loved it. Dom loved it.
Hey,
we
had
love
a
it
good
here.
time. We had a good time.
And I will see y'all next week.
There it is.